Hi there. This is your workplace happiness coach, Justin Babu. How are you doing? Good? Well, I had a very good day. I had a fun day with family, staying at home. A lot of activities happened, cooking, cleaning, and a lot of things happened. So, after all that, I decided that I am going to share with you an idea. The idea is about working from home successfully during coronavirus lockdown. The difference being today, corona and pre-coronavirus times, many organizations had begun to incorporate work from home into the lives of their employees with remote working. So, what's the difference today? Well, many organizations and schools having to implement work from home infrastructure at speed without much warning or preparation and with the potential addition of a quarantined situation. As a result, the reality of working from home has been intensified. To which effect, I wanted to provide you with some of the tips to help you succeed while you work from home. The first one is act as if you are going into the office. Working from home once in a while is a luxury, and most people are excited by the prospect. However, here we are presented with the reality of working from home being imposed upon us as a full-time obligation. That doesn't mean you need to break your usual routine. Yes, you might have some more time in bed as a result of a reduction in your commute, but it is important to get up, get ready for work, and set up a space that you can work from comfortably, hopefully ergonomically. You need to be very comfortable. That means not setting up shop on your bed or a sofa, actually sitting at a table to ensure you have a good posture while you work from home. Sometimes it happens, yesterday, I was invited into a Skype call and I just had to put on my blazer on top of my lungi. So, even if it is just your top half for video calls, that's fine, right? Get seated at your desk and ready to go to the start of your working day with a clearly defined purpose. And that's point number one. Point number two, have a healthy to-do list. You need to structure your day. When you're working from home, you have to be your own manager. And therefore, you have to manage your productivity and potentially those in your team if you have to manage others. At the end of the day, write down your to-do list and goals for the next day so that you have complete clarity, focus, and you do not have to waste time in the next day morning. And segment what you will do and when you will do it over the course of the day, and provide yourself with breaks, very important, so that you are able to be focused and avoid burnout. One thing is very sure. Without office-based distractions, you may actually be more productive. Do you agree with me? Yes? Third, think like an entrepreneur. As the coronavirus pandemic affects the global economy, I believe it is on each one of us to look at how we add value to our organizations, teams, or our suppliers, and whoever we are connected with, with our services. Think what you can do to define the problems and seek out the solutions to help your company to stay above the water. It is on all of us to go over and above to rally together to make sure the business survives. Thinking entrepreneurially is essentially having an entrepreneurial mindset within your career and therefore looking at your program or project as if it is your own business. What would you do to help? How would you add value? If your job was on the line, How would you approach each problem? This current pandemic calls for more than thinking outside of the box. In fact, it is calling us to throw away the box, right? And the fourth point, stay in contact. In the age of technology, working remotely or working from home does not have to mean working in isolation. If you would typically have a weekly team meeting, you can still have the team meeting while lots of different technologies that is available to you, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Hangouts, etc. Many of them are available, right? If you don't usually have a team meeting, well, it's now. It's the time to start your team meetings. Having one today, starting from tomorrow, right? Usually, when working from home, I would have said that changes to your environment are important, which might have meant working from a local coffee shop. But if we are in a lockdown like this, that might not be allowed and not possible, right? So why not keep the team spirit going by scheduling calls, meetings as normal, and checking with your colleagues to see if they are coping okay or if they need some assistance. These are all building collaboration amongst and creates a high morale amongst the employees. You might even find you're able to increase your productivity at home and have more meetings without office distractions, because in office, there are a lot of distractions. Caution. We need to consider the home distractions too. Now it's time for us to accept the home distractions. And you are at home, and there will be myriad of distractions that you are faced with. You'll face it, doorbells ringing, and the security coming and telling the water tanker is reached. There's so many things that I go through, right? And washing machine, suddenly the dryer makes a noise, and the kids running around, and one of your family members is so excited, switch on the TV, and the social media, and your partner, their life partner, both of you, male and female, equally we question each other for Q&A sessions, and that happens perennially when you are at home, right? That's your experience, that's my experience, and that's the fact. That's a universal fact. We can't deny it. Let's accept that some of these distractions can be prevented and some cannot. And the distractions are a reality. So, long as they are not taking over the whole day, I recently saw an organization saying online that if children are coming into your room while you're working or on your video call, allow them to say hi, and allow them to say hi to the person you're speaking to. It's a fact that the schools are closed and children at home, and the children will be children. You can't change them. They are like that, and accept it. And if your company understands that, that's all the more better. With that said, my humble request is spend minimal time in front of the television, social media. It isn't productive, and really you want to prove to your organization that post-coronavirus, you can be trusted to continue to work from home on occasion. That's the trust that you build. And final point, get some exercise. I do Surya Namaskar in the morning along with a dose of meditation. Hardly takes around 20 to 25 minutes. Go out through the window, take some deep breaths. And if you have some equipments at home, do some exercises and, do some, it can be like, relaxation exercise or kind of a stretch exercise. Anything that you're comfortable with, but please do some exercise, because that's going to give you an agility to face the day. And if you're working from home, naturally, you are going to suffer from kind of an isolation. If you're with a family and kids, okay, fine, and if they are away, technology is there for you to connect. And if you're a single person at home, you can still connect with people. Remember, there are other people looking out for you to connect with them and speak to them. And along with that, don't forget to do some exercise. Above all, spend some quality time with your family, be creatively playing with them, engage them. And it depends how you want to do it. Like, I throughout the day I had involved myself in the household duties of I was part of cooking, I was part of dishwashing, I was part of cleaning the house, and a lot of things can happen. Take a book and read, and arrange yourself, organize yourself. You might have missed out on your bookshelf, and you would have missed out on various things. Like, engage yourself. Apart from that, this is a time that we need to really see if we can help somebody who's in need. It could be anyone around your place. We can't do a huge charitable initiative at this point in time. If we can do a bit to people who are near, close to us, and that also part of our engagement. So this is the idea that I wanted to share with you while working from home, how you can be effective during this coronavirus lockdown. These trying times are not permanent. They are going to pass away, and they are going to pass away. But stay home, stay safe, stay happy. This is your workplace happiness coach, Justin Babu, signing off. See you soon, and keep yourself engaged, and cheers. Love you all. Have a wonderful week ahead. Bye bye.